get to know.
Hello, everybody. We're here with Myriam from Cyprus, and we are so excited because she designed a very beautiful ring. Myriam, please, can you just introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi, Richard. First of all, hi, everyone. My name is Myriam Soseilos. I am the creative mind behind Myriam Soseilos Fine Jewellery. And I'm currently in Cyprus designing a new collection and a collaboration, a charity collaboration. But our head offices are in London.
Okay, that's amazing. And how did you get to know Osmium?
How did I get to know about Osmium? That's really weird in the sense that it was mere luck. Back in 2019, I got a call from a friend who actually had a customer that he wanted to connect me with, who was involved with Osmium and the Osmium Institute, a German guy. So we got together for coffee. I was totally clueless of what he wanted to tell me. I've never heard the word osmium. The only thing I did know is that osmium sounds like the Greek word osmi, which means smell. And I was right. But anyway, I went to the meeting without knowing anything. And I was truly amazed. And at the same time, I was inspired and challenged in the sense that I was one of the first jewelers that worked with Osmium. So obviously, I didn't know how I would incorporate the element on jewelry, but I really, really wanted to sort of experiment. And that's how it all started.
Oh, wow. Well, that's amazing. I mean, everyone starts, with not knowing exactly what
Yeah,
Osmium is,
exactly.
but you already have known before the meaning of the start of the word of
Yes. Yeah.
Osmium, which is very interesting. Some people
Yeah.
don't even know what
Well,
Osmium, I
I'm
mean,
Greek. Yeah, I'm
you know,
Greek. So
but
it
it's
sounded like the
fine. It
Greek
is
word of
fine for
me.
us to hear that.
Yeah.
And can you share with us like the inspiration behind incorporating Osmium in your jewelry piece?
Well, the way it all started off was after the meeting, I came home and I got into research, trying to understand what it was
Mhm.
all about, because I did see the element and I could see the sparkles, but that was as far as I knew. So after I did the research, I wanted to do like stop like a piece of jewelry that would sort of grab attention. Um, so I got onto my 3D CAD and started designing. Now my idea came from a quote, and the quote says, "If there is any magic in this world, then this is in water." So I
Wow.
knew I wanted to design something that had to do with the sea. And obviously coming from Cyprus, a sunshine country, and beaches and all of that, that was totally,
That
from
yeah,
home. Yeah,
yeah.
so the ring is actually like the shape of number 8, but that for me denotes the waves and the sea and the water.
Okay, this is such interesting. I love to get to know how people come with these ideas with all designs, because I'm pretty sure that you have designed like a lot of other rings and other pieces of jewelry, and also create a new one and also naming it, having a proper meaning for it is quite challenging, right? And what is like, is there any unique properties of Osmo that attract you most to use in your design?
Okay, the very first thing that I was impressed with were the sparkles. And the second thing is the fact that it has a very nice bluish, whitish color. And from there, it wasn't the properties of osmium that attracted me to work with osmium. It was the fact that I knew it's a stunning element that I can use, but it was the challenge behind that made me really, just get on my drawing board and get
Uh,
something done.
I understand. And how can you describe this challenge or how did you overcome them?
Actually, I thought I would be challenged more. But once I realized that it is indeed a metal, but you stone set it like gems. Now, working with precious and semi-precious metals and gems, obviously for me, it was pretty straightforward to sort of stone set osmium on, sorry, not stone set osmium onto a piece of jewelry. But the other fascinating thing for me is that the Osmium Institute actually can provide bespoke cuts and shapes and sizes, which is amazing, which you don't get from gems. You have to
I
choose
see.
what's out there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for answering that. It's very interesting to hear from, different jewelry designers what challenge they faced and think how they really overcome of it. But it's very interesting. And how the use of osmium helped to the overall aesthetic and the value of your jewelry piece.
Okay, aesthetics, it's an amazing element. Let me put it this way. So if you sort of set it in a way that sort of grabs the light, the same like diamonds. And what I do is I usually use a combination of diamonds and osmium together. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's
Yeah,
simple
yeah,
as that.
exactly. Yeah.
The value side, obviously, osmium is rare, and given that it's rare, it's excellent for investment purposes. So it's just like having two in one, a stunning piece that you can actually enjoy for the rest of your life. And at the same time, you have an investment as well. So, I mean,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, the
It's
best
a
of
good
both
point of
worlds.
view. That's a good point of view because as well from the investment side, the jewelry piece will also the price of the jewelry piece will also rise up within the time,
Exactly.
right? So that's yeah, that's very interesting. And one of the main the particulars of osmium, using osmium in jewelry. Yeah, but and what kind of reactions and responses have you received from customers or even for the market regarding the incorporation of osmium in your jewelry designs?
Okay, back in 2019, being one of the two designers in the world that worked with Osmium, I was actually firstly challenged in the sense that I didn't know how to sort of promote my own work that included Osmium. But I was surprised to hear people back then and customers, when I was speaking about Osmium, I was getting, wow, really amazing. I didn't know that this existed. And then, everyone was like very eager to hear. So that's how it sort of started off. But I did find it a little bit difficult for people to actually buy a piece of jewelry with osmium. Now, a few years later, and a parenthesis here, back in 2019, my brand was awarded the Innovation Award from the Association of Jewelry Designers in the UK. So after that, and with all of the publicity my first ring got, I started doing a lot of bespoke work with Osmium, which was
Oh, okay.
absolutely great. Now everybody looks at me and they call me Osmium because have you done anything new with Osmium? And is there
Yeah,
anything new that you want to share and things like that? So yeah,
that's so interesting. Congratulations, by the way, for your award.
thank you. Thank you very
Really
much.
congratulations. Yeah, awesome. It's so funny. I also had here I mean in the countries people also know me as the Mr. Osmium. I would say here in Portugal, for example, people know me as as a Mr. Osmium. They call me Mr. Osmium. So when
Yeah,
we first start with that in a country that no one knows about Osmium, can
exactly.
be
Yeah,
an investment or jewelry, and you start with that alone and you're on, people will just afterward they will remember you as the Osmium
Exactly.
face.
And the thing is, when you start talking about something new, um, people think that, okay, if it's rare and if it's good for investment purposes, that means it's really expensive. So before they even ask the question, how much would it cost, just to get an idea, they like, okay, it's interesting to hear, but, and then I would go on and say, you know, if a customer wanted a bespoke, I don't know, pendant, I would say we could use osmium and the price would be this. And then the surprise was, really? And I,
Yeah.
you know, please do ask and get more information if you see where I'm coming
Yeah,
from.
of
And
course.
I'm not getting that now. Now people are much more willing to use osmium on their jewelry, at least my customers.
That's so good. That's so good to hear. It's what well, you develop the market for yourself and for your country.
Yeah.
And it is good that things are setting off and things are fall into places exactly how you intended to. And
Mhm.
congratulations, you have done an
Thank
amazing
you.
work.
Thank you. Thank you very
And
much.
where actually people can find you and the pieces of jewelry. Do you have any flagship store in the UK,
Yes.
Cyprus? Please let us
Yes.
know.
Apart from our own website, which is
Yeah.
myriamsauce.co.uk,
Okay.
our jewelry are sold through Selfridges Online and La Maison Couture. And let me explain here that all our jewelry are ethical.
Okay.
So we are working with ethical and sustainable stores rather than any store around.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you
don't know
for
if
your
you have
time.
anything. I don't know if you have anything to add about that you wanted to share or any
Not
it's
that I
up to
can
you.
think of, unless there is something else you would like to ask me.
No, no. For me, it's all everything's covered. But thank you so much for your time. Okay.
Thank
I wish
you.
you the best in your way,
Thank you.
that sparkles as Osmio does. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you
And
very much.
have an amazing day there
Thank you.
inside. Okay. And all the
Thank you,
success.
Rico.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. You too.